Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's relationship may have crumbled because of the pop star's love addiction, according to popular TV host and addiction specialist Dr. Drew. Rumors have been swirling for weeks now that the singer, 54, and the actor, 51, were headed for divorce, and now, a series of experts have weighed in on what may have gone wrong in the latest episode of TMZ Investigates, called JLo and Ben, Missed Warning Signs. During the show, which aired on Sunday night, TV star, podcast host, and Dr. Drew Pinsky, better known as Dr. Drew, 65, shared his thoughts on Jen and Ben's failing marriage, and he said her obsession with love may be to blame. Film producer John Peters, 79, started the conversation by stating, "She's a love addict. Look at the men she's been with. She can't be alone. She needs a man in her life. She has never spent any real time developing herself." Dr. Drew then dove further into the topic, explaining that love addiction is very real and can be extremely detrimental to a relationship. There are actually thousands of people engaged in 12-step programs who identify as love addicted, he shared. The features of that include not having great boundaries. They tend to get sucked into relationships readily and easily. They fall hard for people, and once they go in, they can't get themselves out. Jennifer has been linked to many men over the years and has walked down the aisle 4 different times. In 1997, she tied the knot with producer Johnny Noah, but they split after less than a year of marriage. Months later, she entered into a relationship with Sean Diddy Combs, but they went their separate ways in 2001, after 2 years of dating. After that, she quickly wed dancer Chris Judd, but they were divorced by 2002. She then started dating Ben, and they quickly got engaged, but they called it quits in 2004, just before they were set to become husband and wife. JLo exchanged vows with Mac Anthony in 2004, and they were married for more than 6 years before they announced that they were separating in 2011. And just 4 months later, it was revealed that she was in a relationship with dancer Beau Casper Smart. They broke up in 2016, and that same year, rumors erupted that she was dating rapper Drake. That must have fizzled out, however, because by 2017, she was dating Alex Rodriguez, and by 2019, they were gearing up to get married. But in 2021, they called off the wedding and announced that they had split. Soon after, she reconciled with Ben, and the two stars wed in Las Vegas in July 2022. Now, it's believed that they too are on the brink of divorce, as it's been reported that they are living in separate houses and are trying to sell their $60 million Beverly Hills home. They have stayed tight-lipped on the speculation, but they put on a united front when they were seen holding hands at Ben's daughter Violet's graduation on May 30th. Photographers also caught them sharing an awkward kiss at his son Samuel's basketball game days later. They arrived separately to the sporting event and greeted each other outside. They opted not to smooch on the lips, instead proceeding to do an air kiss, with Ben seemingly patting his wife on the back before they headed into the event together. In addition, they both visited their Beverly Hills office on June 14th, but they took separate cars, arriving just minutes from one another. A source told DailyMail.com that Jennifer is over trying to make her marriage to Ben work. Jenny has had enough, and she really tried, but she can do no more. It's not getting any better. It's worse, they said. The insider added that Jennifer feels like Ben is always grumpy and negative, which put a strain on their romance. Ben is a great guy, but he can be grumpy and a downer, they continued. I think the world saw that in photos like when they were at the Grammys last year. He wouldn't smile. He chain smokes and cusses and seems irritated a lot of the time. Great director and actor, but not a lot of laughs with him, you know? He is a wonderful father, though. He is now filming Accounting too, and the hours are really long. He is working hard at it, and it's a lot to juggle with marriage and kids, so sometimes he is not in the best mood. Of course, Jenny is sad. She loves Ben, but they are just too different. There is no give and take. There was no blending. They are just on separate tracks. She really tried hard to make it work, and it just did not work. She invested a lot of time and energy, and I think he did the same. There is no one to blame here. It just was not in the cards. It is very hard for two massive stars to keep a marriage going. One has to give in, and in this case, neither gave in.